Here we go with the first pitch out of the zone from Lunsford, and we're off in this regional final. From Lunsford. In the air, center field. Javar Williams on the move, and at the wall, it's Luke Costello on the track for a loud out number one of Logan Lunsford. Bouncing ball up the middle at Austin Hawk. 3 up, 3 down for Logan Lunsford. Strike 3 called. 1 away. Line drive right field. Reese Chapman looks up, and that ball is gone! Oppo tank and a bullet for Merrick Houston. Second of his day, and the Deke strike first.
No silent treatment on that one.
The lefties 2-2. Winay chases and strikes out. Nasty breaking ball. Fastball freezes Dean Curley. 5 up, 5 down for Logan Lunsford. Swing and a miss. Vulcan changeup Logan Lunsford to here in Knoxville.
Oh, that's what it's looked like so far this weekend, too.
Length out of him, clearly. A strikeout of Hawks starts Arvidsson's night, and there's 2 down. 0-2. Arvidsson with a couple of strikeouts. We've had rain over the course of the weekend. Swing and a miss. There's the heater with a ton of carry to it to fan Levi Clark. How do you do? On the ground right side into Austin Hawks. Deep positioning. 2 down and 8 in a row set down to begin this game for Logan Lunsford. Manny Marin is the 9-hole hitter, and he cues one off the end of the bat. Slick track and a bobble for Logan Lunsford.
Well, there's the answer to your question.
Like that. Right center field for Gavin Keelan. Manny Marin's on the move. The outfielders slide, and Manny Marin scores all the way from first, and we're tied.
There's that new life coming back to bite you right there. Marin reaches on the air, and then ultimately Keelan does what he's done, well, pretty much the entire season. Takes 92, smokes it into the right center field gap.
Line drive into right field, base hit Fisher. The Vols have the lead in the third. Bouncing ball to short and Merrick Houston, who flips to Austin Hawk, and the inning's over. 4-pitch walk to Javar Williams. Of course, there's a lot of coaches that can say something like that as well. Scandal drags a bunt, and a beauty and a perfect spot for a bunt single. And then a throw goes into left center. Javar Williams moves up. Scandal does as well, and it was ill-advised and puts 2 in scoring position.
Not going anywhere close, that one.
Houston strikes out. Massive strikeout for Brandon Arvidsson, who's fan 3. Chopper right side is fair. Fisher gloves for out number 2, but Wake ties it. Productive from Cade Lewis, scoring Javar Williams. We're locked at 2. 3-2. Winay lines it into left center field, a base hit. Scannell scores. Wake has the lead again.
Winay swings over the top. Slider down and out of the zone. Winay takes it. And then slider that catches a piece of the zone, and he puts this swing on it. This was in a spot after he had seen 3 in a row that Winay could do some damage. Smokes it out to left center. Pretty good job by Ensign.
Arvidsson's 0-2. Wentz pulls it on a line past a jumping Manny Marin. A 2-out double from the freshman Dalton Wentz, and the Wake lead is 2. Back foot, did it hit Costello? He says yes. Mark Wagers, the home plate umpire, says no. It is something that you can review.
It's not chalk, but I saw paint. It's whether or not it got the foot on the way by.
After further review, the no hit by pitch stands.
Well, now this one comes up and in, and it did not hit Luke Costello.
Handing him. Uh-oh.
This is crushed. Down the line by Luke Costello to the corner. It is foul. And now a 2-2. Swing and a miss. A 4-pitch sequence that had a lot going on both sides.
He's obviously at a new school now. Bargo and him played together freshman year.
Yep.
Routine-wise, sometimes on acts, it's too much on the hands, but we'll take anything.
All right, there you go. You're 2 for 2 in interviews with Dean Curley.
Yeah.
He was mad I didn't get as excited yesterday as I did for Cal.
Just across this state with Riley Nelson. Levi Clark skies this one to right center, and Javar Williams is there to put it away. Life's good. Swing and a miss. Arvidsson's got a nasty slider going. The Bearcats. Keenan lays off on a pitch down and works a walk to get aboard with 1 down.
Good take. Often is very different.
Williams on a line, right field, and Chapman goes back, and it is gone! A laser beam from Javar Williams, his second of the weekend, and the Deacs lead by 4. Javar Williams buzzes the tower and right.
Michael Monaco, Javar Williams had 2 home runs on the season before he got to Knoxville. He now has 2 in the 3 days that he spent in town. Just enough.
In this regional final. Cut and a miss. Houston tried to hold up and went around, according to Nicholas Mull. 7 shutout, 8 strikeouts against Miami. It's a ground ball from Manny Marin into center, and Marin's been aboard twice out of the 9 spot for the Vols against Lunsford. Keelan bounces one at Austin Hawk. He goes to Merrick Houston for 1, and that's all. Keelan stays out at 2 as it was slow developing. Start hoofing it out there. Cracked in the air by Fisher. Deep center field and gone! 430 feet of fury from Fisher. Line drive to short past the dive of Gavin Keelan into left for Jack Winay.
That would force a game 7.
Swing and a miss. Arvidsson's 8th strikeout and 2 down in the 5th. On the ground to short. Keelan to Curley. Brandon Arvidsson's been good. Swing and a miss. 96 from Bowie. 5-pitch walk. 1 out base runner for Tennessee. It will bring the tying run to the plate in the 6th inning. Bouncing ball that is fair in front of home plate, and Jimmy Keenan will go to first for out number 2. 3-1. Clark launches to right. Into the corner. Scannell goes back at the wall. Tie game!
If Clark is going to hit this pitch out, it's going to be right there down to the right field line. Just enough carry to carry into that bullpen. 10th of the year for Levi Clark.
Now ball 4. Swing and a miss. 95 up the ladder from Reese Bowie. 80th pitch from Arvidsson. Is strike 3 called. 9 more strikeouts tonight from Brandon Arvidsson. 3-2. Keenan strikes out, and it's 10 Ks for Brandon Arvidsson. He strikes out the side. Leadoff walk. Swing and a miss. pins two on the outside corner, like you said, and then blows one by Andrew. 4-pitch walk. 7th pitch. Fouled away. 3-2 again. Ball 4 and they're loaded. 2-2. Swing and a miss. A strikeout for Gunther to get out of Dodge. With one out in the bottom half. Gets on via the free pass. Swing and a miss. Arvidsson punches out a dozen, and there's 2 down. 104 pitches on a gas tank emptying night from Brandon Arvidsson over 5 1/3. He hands it off to Nate Snead and departs. Jacqueline on a line over the jumping Gavin Keelan into left. Turns around 100, and there's 2 aboard, and the go-ahead runs in scoring position for the Deeks. Snead's 1-2. Swing and a miss! 100 to leave 2. 7th pitch. Clark strikes out. Swing and a miss. Keenan caps the K. 2-2. Popped up. Went to the cutter, and it's right to the middle of the diamond to Merrick Houston.
Well, no.
A strikeout for Snead. 1 down, bottom 8. Fit for these moments. He handles the bunt. I got you. 2 down. Hit high in the air left field. Into the night sky. Bargo doesn't spot it. And this one comes down on the warning track. Bounces off the wall. Keenan motors to third and is standing at third with 2 outs.
He doesn't know where it is. I mean, hands out, and immediately Keelan is on a dead sprint. Ball just about carried out of here.
I think the third base umpire called an automatic double here. Does it hit off the post of the tent? I mean, it's hard to tell how deep that tent post is.
That tent's too deep, I think.
Yeah.
After further review, the ball stayed in play. Runner gets third base.
His 2-2. Cut out and missed! Lunsford had to finish it. Swing and a miss. 93 with life and plenty of it for a punch out. It's been the best bat for the Vols. Strike 3 called. Hayden LeFew fired up, and he's fanned 2 in the 9th. That's his kick change. He threw it again, and he strikes out the side in the top of the 9th. A new pitch Hayden LeFew added gives Wake a chance to walk it off. 3-2. Winning run aboard for Wake Forest. And so it just went to the 10th inning. On the ground up the middle from Houston past the dive of Curley. Scannell thought about first to third, but there's 2 on. Nobody out for Wake Forest in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Going to actually do it in the game.
He drops it
Pretty
down
good.
toward third. Snead.
Oh, my.
Oh, boy, they're loaded. When A was first announced to a national audience with a hit against Paul Skeens in Omaha 2 years ago. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0 pitch. When A walks it off for Wake. We'll see you tomorrow night in Knoxville.
That's quite a day for the Deeks. And then it was honestly